Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today, Monday, March 3rd, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Instagram, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that you don't need to take on. Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Berthelman, intuitiveintention.com. He also sells his decks on TikTok, if you're interested, and if not, that's fine too. Oh, that really jarred the cards. Like I felt them flap in my hand. We got one on the table, and it's a major. Kind of like upright, not upright. We'll talk about it. Two on the table, one major. Sorry for my state of undress. I was very hot today at work. I don't know what that was. Everybody else is freezing and I'm hot. So I came home and put on my jammy jams. Three on the table, one major. Everybody have a good Monday. A Monday fun day. A manic Monday. I was talking to one of the guys at work before I left, and he's like, yeah. He said, how was your Monday? And I said, exhausting. And he goes, yeah. He goes, Tuesday and Wednesday too. And I looked at him, I said, every damn day. He was the guy that interviewed me for the wife position I didn't know I was applying for last year. The one that I met at the lake. I thought we were friends. I thought we were going to walk around and then get some breakfast and chit chat. And he interviewed me for a wife position. Oh my gosh. And I don't have the balls to ask, but supposedly like a month and a half ago, he was supposed to have a date with some woman. And that he met online, I think. And it's funny because he never mentioned it after. It was supposed to be like a Friday night. And I just wonder, like, did she ever show? Did she not show? Did he not like what he saw? Is he dating her? I just kind of want to ask because I'm nosy. Hey, if he found love, I'm happy for him. I didn't want his love, but if he found love, I'm happy for him. We got 6 on the table, 2 majors. Okay, is this a lover situation? Because I just did the collective. I'm uploading it to YouTube right now, and it was a love reading. Soul contract, actually. I've been in here for like a half hour, 40 minutes, and I did not smell the litter boxes. And now I smell the litter. But like the litter, not like nasty stuff, but like litter smell. It's like I feel like I'm surrounded in it now. And my nose is half clogged. People at work are always like, why are you sniffing stuff? You're always sniffing stuff. And I'm like, dude, I have a sniffer. I used to work at Yankee Candle. I can't help it. Okay, we got 7 on the table, 3 major. Okay, that is so crazy because we got. I'm going to tell you after. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Look at that. 8 on the table. 1 more shuffle. 9 on the table. That like was pulled out of my hand. Like that was God pulling that out of my hand. Because that was like ding. Look at this. We got 10 with the bottom of the deck. What's at the top of the deck? What? What? Top of the deck is Death, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. There's an Emperor going through a healing journey or a spiritual journey. With the 4 of Pentacles, this is someone that's like, if this is someone that always thought of like making money towards like getting a mansion and having a Rolls Royce and being famous, like this is someone that's moving away from that with the 4 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Swords, this is someone that's it's like they're looking more towards peace. Like inner like once I achieve inner peace, I can help others achieve peace and have peace around me. That was a nice little mini read there. I don't know who that sexy emperor is or empress. Take it as you will. All right, I'm going to set this over here on the windowsill. We've got Strength. We've got 8 of Cups. We've got 7 of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Wands. Oh, I'll leave that there. We got the Lovers. We got the Moon. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. The Fool. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So, like I said, I just did a reading for the collective, and it's uploading to YouTube. It had the Lovers. It had the Moon. Interesting. Did I already say feminine? Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. I'll just keep saying it. Let me have a drink of my electrolyte stuff. It was fine before. Now my nose is all stuffy. I haven't seen my neighbor Olivia and her 2 dogs in days, and I want to reach out to my neighbor downstairs. And I'm sure she'll be like, "Oh no, I saw her." But it's like I literally have not seen her since Thursday. And anytime like I leave my condo and I go downstairs, the dogs will start barking. But I haven't seen them or her out walking. And I usually see her like once a day with the dogs. So it's even like today, like when I'm gone all day and then I come home, usually I see her. So it's a little weird that I have not seen her. And I just get concerned for the animals. That's all. Well, I mean for her too, but like, you know. That whole Gene Hackman thing and his wife and the dog or the multiple dogs or like that whole thing, like If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch some news. So this could be a lover situation. This could be career, partnership. You know, the description on the lover's card is partnership. This could be a situation with a friend. It could be a situation with a family member. Typically when I see, we talked about this the other day. Typically when I look at the lovers, I usually see either career or like an actual connection. But you guys can take how it resonates for you. And it's kind of funny because so if we attribute this to you and another person getting into a connection, I feel like the two of you are on the same path. Like the both of you are on a spiritual journey, upgrading possibly. With the Strength card and the Nine of Wands, very strong, very committed to your journey. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, like taking your time, experiencing what you need to experience. Because every little detail is only going to help you more, right? Is only going to help you on a prolonged basis. Sorry, like I got this weird like pimple or something on my forehead. Like, where did it come from? It's just two very well-balanced people on their journeys, experiencing pretty much the same type of things, and then coming together. And again, the moon card. The moon card in the other reading, I was using the Rare Rebel deck for the collective tonight. And when I looked at the moon card, it was just very emotional. And I'm getting the same thing with this one. Whatever this connection is, if this is a lover's for you, it's going to be very emotional. The other reading, it was very emotional, and it was like both people were going to give 100%, and a lot of intimacy. Not necessarily sex, because they're two different things. I'm not saying that there won't be sex. I'm just saying that the intimacy was referenced in the reading. Like it's two people. It's basically like two people as one, right? Like you just meet them, you get along really well, like you complement each other, you work well together, like all that stuff. It's like I don't want to say twin because then you're going to be like twin flame, not twin flame, but like it's like being with your twin, being with your other half, not twin flame. Don't no. No. I mean they could be cuz the soul contract was out in the other reading, but I don't like to go there. I just don't like to go there. I feel like if I put that on the reading, then it's going to curse the whole damn thing. And don't be mad at me for saying that. You guys know. Twin flame connections are not easy. Is that a kid screaming or somebody whistling? Oh, pardon me. This connection is going to be so abundant with the Ten of Pentacles. The Fool. Like this couple, you, this other person, if this isn't you, two other people, they're going to be so happy. And these are two people, like I said, they're going to come together, complement each other. They're each going to put in like the work that they need to put in for themselves and then for the relationship. And it's just going to continue like that going forward. Like there's always going to be new hurdles, new challenges. But whoever this couple is, like easy. Like they're pros. And they may not be pros, but because they come together and they unite and they work together, the connection is, I just heard, outstanding. If you don't do relationships and this is you and your career, like a work connection, a work upgrade, new promotion, starting your own business, whatever the case may be, like again, it's going to be very emotional for you because it's going to be your baby, right? When people create things and work with things become theirs, even if it's an inanimate object, it's yours. Like when people create art, that's their baby. When people write music, that's their baby. When people write books, that's their baby. I don't know why I'm getting that. But it's gonna be a good emotional. It's gonna be a good emotional. And again, only good things coming in. And it's probably just gonna, again, if this is a work situation, it's gonna just lead you to more and more ideas. Like no one will ever stay in stagnation for long. I mean, everybody needs a break and needs a timeout, needs a vacation, right? But there's a difference between like real stagnation is like, you want me to be honest? Like, and this is just my opinion. This is my opinion. Real stagnation was when I was married to my ex-husband and I would get up and I would make my lunch and make my breakfast, possibly make my dinner, depending on how long I was at work. Because when we first got together, I was working at Fannie Mae Candies, and sometimes I would work 12-hour days, which was all day, morning to night. So, like, I would eat there all damn day, right? Go to work, come home. If I came home early, I would clean, I would start laundry, I would start dinner, take a shower, go to bed, do it all over again. If I was there all day, I'd come home, take a shower, go to bed. Like I wasn't doing anything. Like I wasn't doing this then. I wasn't writing my book. I wasn't, gearing up to paint. Like I couldn't even read a book, never mind write a book. Like my little hamster mind was always running around on the wheel. Like I was constantly like my mind was always going, my body was always tired. And it just gets to the point where you realize like, oh, I'm unhappy. Like I'm not doing anything for myself. Like I'm barely existing. Like that was stagnation. Like me living like that was stagnation. And you could say, "Oh, but Kim, you got out of bed. You got up, you did this." Those are like the bare minimum things. Think about it. Think about it. Alcoholics can get up in the morning and drink a whole, liter bottle of vodka and still drive to work and still put in an 8-hour day. Drive home, take care of their kids. Alcoholics can do that. Is that living? Like you tell me, is that living? Because to me, that's not living. To me, that's like barely getting by. To me, that's stagnation. Like, that's someone that's not healing or growing, or, they're not doing anything for themselves. They're not working on themselves. If anything, they're putting themselves into the grave that much faster. Now, the life that I live, like, I do all kinds of things that I want to do for myself. And if I don't want to do anything one day, if I just want to take a nap and watch TV and eat popcorn and relax with the cats, well, that's what I do. If I want to do readings all day and I do like 12 readings in a day, then that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm not just doing this for you guys. I do this for me too. I love doing this. I love doing this. Every time I do a reading, it makes my soul that much more happier. Like, I don't think that's stagnation at all. I still go out and hang out with my friends when I want to hang out with my friends. I go out and go shopping. I hang out with the cats. I talked to my neighbor Julie for 2 hours last week. Like, it's not like I don't do things. I go to the lake on the weekends and watch the sunrise. I watch movies. I order takeout. I'm going to start going for my walks. Today I was going to do my weightlifting. I was going to start my weightlifting again. Like, I don't consider that stagnation. These are all things that I never would have done when I was still married to my ex-husband. Never. Mm-mm. Like, I was barely making it through the day. Any of my energy went towards making sure he was okay, making sure he was doing what he needed to do, making sure the house ran. I mean, that's not a life with purpose. That's like I said, that's barely getting by. I don't know what everybody else's definition of stagnation is. Obviously, there is a definition of stagnation, but I'm just saying, in regards to life, like, to me, that's what it is. This, like, no. Like, if this is a career, whether this is a career or a relationship, it doesn't matter. Like, there's not going to be any stagnation here. Like, there's always going to be either two people moving forward or one person moving forward. Either way. Trying to see if I feel anything else. I'm not saying nothing. Oh, that's what it was. I said at the beginning, because the strength card kind of, but I took it as upright. The strength card in reverse, the description on the card is insecurities. So I don't what it if this is someone single going along their path and coming into some type of work abundance, okay? Whoever that person is, they might, with the strength card, they might experience some moments where they're unsure of their path. Because I'm not really getting like insecurity, but like unsure of their path. And the funny thing is, again, when I did the collective reading with the Rare Rebel deck earlier, which is posting to YouTube, there was some, in the reading, there was some question of, like, am I going in the right direction? So whether this is a work connection for one person or whether this is two people coming together in a connection, there might be feelings of, am I going in the right direction? And I will say exactly what I said in the other reading is, if you're unsure of something or someone, you can go to God. You can ask for a sign. You can even, and I said this in the other reading, like, you can go to God and say, hey, you know, this guy, Tom, that that I just met, are they the one? Like, if they're the one, show me a bluebird within the next 2 days. Like you can ask for a sign. Don't be afraid to ask for a sign. Don't be afraid to ask for a dream, or you know what I mean? Like, say something. Like, if you don't know and you can't figure it out and you feel like your intuition is blocked, or you feel like you don't even have intuition to begin with, ask for a freaking sign. The other thing is too, is in that other reading, I don't think you'll need a sign for this. With this, same thing with this, and I probably should reiterate this more often, but I just really, like, don't usually think about it. So in the other reading, like, the soul contract that was coming in would maybe need help with some healing. But they were going to put 100% into the connection, and there was going to be a lot of intimacy. Like, this person, was going to be like the better half. If you get into a connection with someone and you don't experience those things, like, you don't experience that other person giving you 100%, if you do not experience, and granted, there's variations on a theme, but seriously, if someone's not putting work into the connection, if there's no building of intimacy, aside from the sex, if there's no building of intimacy, then that's not the one. Because you should technically have that in any relationship. So if you go out and meet someone tomorrow, and in a month you guys are dating, but they're not putting anything into the connection, then that's not the one. I mean, you could always talk to them about it and say something and see what they have to say. But whatever this connection is, it's natural. It's like two people coming together naturally and both of them putting in the effort. Like, it's worth their time, both people's time. Like, there's going to be no question. And I feel like it's going to be the same for whoever this is. It's not exactly the same as the other reading, but it definitely gives those vibes. And me just saying that is a good recommendation. It's a good thing to think about, because if you meet somebody online and you start dating, and like 3 months down the road, like, there's really no, like, intimacy, like, they don't give 100, you don't want to give 100, then that's not the connection for you. And I know sometimes it's hard to admit these things to ourselves, because then you're going to be like, well, I wasted 3 months of my life. Better to waste 3 months than 30 years. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope the message resonated for someone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope someone found it entertaining. You found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.